So this is our little abode. You can see how the boat tucks nicely next to the carport. This was our nemesis all week though. That hill can be a problem from time to time. The nice thing is, all you do is drive up forward and they give you this to turn around in, which is perfect. This place worked out great. It's pretty awesome here. So you guys know what it's like night before a tournament. This is a big one. It's the Angler's Choice Classic down on Lake Chickamauga. It's been tough down here. Ray just went to bed. Just sitting here thanking everybody, you know, that liked the post, such, made comments. I appreciate that. It's a battle. It's a grind down here. You guys know the elite guys were just here and they just finished up. You know, we watched them. We watched a couple guys for a couple days trying to figure something out. Well, there's going to be a lot of guys doing the same thing, trust me. So we're going to do what we do, and we're going to see how it works out. Boats here.
You know the lake rules and the tournament.
Y'all know these ugly mugs?
Be sure to wear your life vest anytime the big motor is running. This will shoot your ball. This will be apologized.
What'd they say, 187 boats?
40 mile an hour speed limit and absolutely no
230
passing in this
something
creek,
boats.
guys. If your boat will not run 40, you're going to have to wait. I'm sorry, it's just we can't have you holding up the whole field.
Lake Chickamauga, first day, Angler's Choice Championship. We've lost one this morning. Ray and I are just throwing chatterbaits. That's what we know how to do. It's what we're going to continue to do. So one of the issues we had the first day, I caught a frogfish. It was 399. It died. We brought it into the boat. It had the frog sideways in its throat. So one of the hooks caught into its gill and it actually ripped it from pulling it through the weeds, everything else. Sometimes you just can't help it. We tried Mountain Dew. We tried playing with it. Some things you just can't stop. And that was definitely one of them. So it cost us £1 the first day. Lost a great fish. It was a 4-pound fish. Nobody likes to do that. Second day, fishless, 2.5-hour fog delay. We're just frog fishing. That's it. This place is full of grass mats. That's all we're gonna do.
I had him too. I actually had him.
So we used a lot of different types of hollow baits, hollow body baits. Trimmed the legs off totally, pulled the legs out, left the legs on. We tried a lot of different things. The one thing Ray come up with there at the end, one of his baits, is just a plastic kicking frog on a hook. That's what he caught his big fish on second day. But they seemed to be more in tune with that because it was a I don't know. All these do is come through the water, kick, and brrr, they make a little bubble and sound like a little buzzer, but for some reason they were really tuned into this a lot more so than my frogs. So we both started throwing them, but he was the only one to come up with a few fish that actually ate up on it.
Oh, had him and he ran sideways with it, Jim. He had the thing all the way over here. They just don't get it sometimes, right?
We missed fish both days, and it hurts. It's so hard when you're getting very few bites the entire day that you can stay focused enough, let them take it, set the hook. So needless to say, with the cameras rolling, it's easy to see we were both just too quick. We were not letting these fish take it. The one I got the first day actually pulled the rod out of my hand after I cast it. I never moved the frog. I clicked the veil and was doing something else and took off with the rod. So you never know with these fish. You never know what they want. Try different retrieves. It's the best advice I can give you, because one will outdo the other. You can look, but he's pretty damn small.
Yeah, he's not 15 inches. I can guarantee. I don't think he's close to 15.
Let's just look, and it won't take but a second.
Yes!
Yes, sir.
Yes!
That's a toad. Right in the tongue again. Dude, I don't know what to do. It's not ripped, it's just in the tongue.
No. Try to needle them out real slowly, and then we'll... I haven't slowed my ass down on one.
Not even greasy.
No, good. I haven't slowed my ass down.
Nice fish, Ray. Nice fish, brother.
There's something here, dude.
Yeah, it could happen just that fast.
Yeah.
So Ray's saying it could happen. Well, we got till 5 o'clock, and it's 2:19. We'll see.
Crushed that thing right there. And it was just so much easier because I just watched it and it wasn't so far away.
Took your time, let him go with it.
Yeah.
Whack.
Oh, yeah.
So of course, when we catch our second fish, Ray does, that fish ended up being 4.9, and he got it in, and the hook is right in the tongue by the gill. Of course, we're scared that fish is gonna die too. Luckily, pulled it out, put some Mountain Dew on it. Not one drop of blood ever came out of it. The fish lived the entire time, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna show you some of the things I do to modify my frogs. Doesn't really matter what style. Some really have good seals to where it won't let a lot of water in. Some just have open holes under the hook. So it's different things with different ones. One of the things you can do is add rattles. Doesn't really matter what kind of rattles. These are basically made for jigs. These are just round ball. You know, they have glass bead rattles. They have everything. I know one of the pros was putting tungsten weights in the frog to make him cleaning a little better. Each rattle has a different sound. One's just deeper than the other. You can try them both in the same. Put one in one, one in the other. It doesn't really matter. To modify them, I just usually cut these ends off. You don't really need this rubber piece anyways. So to insert these, you can simply find the the open rubber hole. It's not sealed on some of these. You just give that plastic a little pull, moisten it, and then basically you just want to shove it in that hole. Try not to rip the rubber frog, and you can see how they just slide in and disappear. Put your frog right back to normal, and now you got some rattles inside of it. You can do the same thing with weighting the frog. Different size weights. Drop shot weights are real easy to put in because they're long and slender. Usually I'll just take these, take a pair of pliers and just cut the wire mesh off where you're supposed to tie your line. Just makes it easier to get in there and stay in place. So if you have a frog type that's really sealed up, another thing you can do is just take your little razor knife and basically cut you a little slash. So once you make that slash, you can see you have an open hole. If you have a little bigger beads or something, that's one way you can insert them. Just push them in. And once that closes up, you put your little touch of super glue on there, and it's sealed just like it's brand new. Just ways you can put weight, rattles, whatever you want to put in there. Appreciate you guys watching. Hit that subscribe button and we'll see you guys out there.